Hello everyone and welcome to my showcase here of those two portal farm designs I already designed pretty much after the new snapshot came out, 13W37B. And yeah, there has been just the issue that I was quite busy with other stuff, so I wasn't able to actually record this, and I also stumbled across an issue which turned out to be not an actual issue, more about that later, which hindered me from posting this video. So first of all, how is this portal farm working? Well, you know that it's now possible to build gigantic portals, and the number of pigmen spawning in a portal just depends on the number of portal blocks. And since a big frame here contains way more portal blocks compared to the amount of obsidian required, this makes it way easier to build obsidian farms. So this farm, for example, has only half a chest of obsidian. So I'm talking about 13.5 stacks of obsidian, half a chest, not even half a double chest, half a chest of obsidian in total. So this should be easily farmable even without haste 2 and efficiency 5 tools, just with a regular efficiency pickaxe, no problem. And well, the farm here contains currently 8.16 portal blocks per obsidian, and in total over 7,000 portal blocks. And therefore it spawns roughly 550 pigmen per hour, or 1 pigman every 6.5 seconds, which is quite amazing in my opinion. So right now they are easily despawning because I'm so far away here, and you don't see too many pigmen around here because yeah, it's also a little bit random, of course. Let me just figure out, are we actually on hard difficulty? Yes, we are. There's the next pigman, and you see how they are being processed. Just as soon as a pigman yeah, spawns, and as soon as the guest hits it, he will be pushed off, and that works 100% reliable without the need of any working AI. And that's the big advantage over any trapdoor design, where you just put trapdoors inside of this, because that's easily yeah, just doesn't work properly anymore if you are out of the range where the pigmen do move. And they can even spawn inside each other, which is pretty interesting. And yeah, as you can see, this works very reliably. So the issue I had was that actually those guests would despawn when I was moving away, but the problem was just that I was not actually renaming them properly. You need to be really close to them when you're trying to rename them, because sometimes the renaming only happens client side, and that was the issue when you are too far away and the server thinks you are out of reach of the mob. So you can see those mobs are getting funneled to the center here, and over here I decided to use this clock-free drop height system, because if I down here, there's an option to switch between instant kill and XP farm mode. So if I turn this lever here, they will land on the soul sand here and actually not die. And if you kill them now with a healing potion, they will drop all their loot onto those hoppers, which can suck up the items and then sort it into these chests here. Right now they are not really filled because I didn't make any tests. On the bigger farm I have the chests already filled because I tested how well the farm actually works. Well, but that obviously means that I want to have them on one hit, and usually you would use vines, but you know pigments can clog up upon vines, so I thought about using this system here. They either want to walk off, or you will fire them away, or the snow golem will aggro them, and then they will just walk off this ledge there. And since you need to be close to this area anyway in order for this to work, otherwise the pigmen would despawn, you will also always be in the range of the AI, so this will always work whenever you are close to the farm. Yep, so that's pretty much how the system here works. You just trigger whether you close or open the soul sand here. And now just for comparison, a little bit bigger design over here. This has a little bit more obsidian per portal. Portal blocks per obsidian, so it's even more efficient. That's because we have a 3 high, so we are reusing the bars on top of here for the next layer of portals. And it has around 8.6 portals. And yeah, this is just a double chest of portals, so of obsidian. So obviously, yeah, it is quite some time, takes quite some time to build this, but I think this is the size at which, the maximum size at which it makes sense to farm the obsidian by hand. If you have seen Panda's most recent video, we are currently working on fully auto obsidian farms again with the Wither, and although his one broke after 10 hours of AFKing, he at least got 50 double chests of obsidian, so obsidian shouldn't actually be the problem once you set that up, and it probably takes not much more time than mining one double chest of obsidian per hand. So if you want to go bigger, then you can just go crazy already, because then it doesn't matter anymore how much obsidian you need for the farm. Because getting the obsidian, building a farm takes less time than building or digging the obsidian by hand. In here you can stand in the middle, and this way you can clearly see how the guests push the pigmen along. And you have 2 rows in this farm here, so they are either getting pushed out or to the middle, and the water streams all funnel them to the center. And, well, it works just the same. The difference is I made a lever in here with which you can stop the pigmen from falling down and therefore accumulate them here. It looks quite crazy when you wait for a while, because the pigmen won't stop spawning here. It's just like a mob spawner, so you easily get several thousand pigmen in here, which lag you game like crazy. So if we compare those 2 farms here, it's pretty much the same, just that you have a platform up here where you can see all the pigmen incoming, and as you can see, it's quite a lot of pigmen spawning in here regularly, and with a double chest of obsidian, as I already mentioned. Down here, this is the clock-free system to get them to one-hit kill, and well, just one question you might wonder about: what is if I wanna now kill those pigmen and there's so much loot that the hoppers can't process it, but I still wanna collect it manually? Well, since this is just a simple mock-up I made here, I didn't think about how to be able to process the items any quicker, but I think usually you will not pile up on that many pigmen usually that they won't be able, the hoppers won't be able to process that within 5 minutes. But even if you wanna do this, you can simply close off the gate at the top here, which makes sure that no new pigmen can income while you're doing this. So just like this. Then kill all the ones which are at the bottom with a normal healing potion. Goodbye. And as you can see, there is some of the rotten flesh which couldn't be picked up immediately. Then you can just open this up and go inside. Oh, well, actually, as you saw, it just takes a while. And if there's even that much loot that it doesn't work, then you can still do this. And to get up this, I probably should have placed 2 ladders here, so that you can actually get up here in survival mode. Yep. What I forgot to mention, of course, is that well, you can use looting swords to drastically increase the amount of drops you get. As you probably all know this trick here. So just throw a flash potion, and before it hits the mobs, press switch to the sword to have the looting effect on it. And yep, we got a lot more drops in here. Usually you shouldn't open these, so otherwise you will leak all those pigments out, obviously. Well, I hope you like this idea. This is, those 2 sizes are the sizes I would recommend if you don't want to build an obsidian farm first. If you want to build an obsidian farm, you could probably try something completely different, but I thought it would be a nice idea to use renamed guests. Obviously you need 3 name tags for this. And getting name tags, I recommend you to build a fishing farm, an AFK fishing farm for that. That's the easiest way. I hope that Panda puts out a tutorial soon. He is planning on a design, or he has actually made a design, and a pretty neat one. And since all the credit goes to him, we are all waiting for a tutorial for it. We already have seen it, and it produced like, don't know, 8 name tags in over a night of AFK fishing. So in other words, well, you just need to hook it up once AFK in one night, and then you have enough name tags for several of these farms here. And for the ones who say, well, you could have made the obsidian more efficient, you could have just built a net out of cubes pretty much, like in all 3 dimensions, cubes out of these, that would make it more efficient obsidian wise. Indeed, that's true, but then it's impossible to push all the pigmen out with this gas railway line here. So if I would, for example, build more portals in the inside here, with a few obsidian here and connect them all together, you probably can imagine what I mean. Build like this cubic net inside the farm. that would probably be more obsidian efficient per the amounts of pigment spawning here, but I can't push them out properly anymore because I can't make one rail going around and pushing them all off. So that's why I decided for this design, and I think it's already pretty fast. So you can get it in the world download and check it out for yourself if you already want to build this up. And yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked this. And I will also link those 2 videos I already got from people who submitted their designs for a portal farm. And I will also put some statistics about how fast the farm is and how much obsidian you need and stuff in the description. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.